Hey everyone. Today we'll be looking at retrieval augmented generation in the context of large language models. And the basic idea and what I'll be showcasing today is how we can leverage Springboot, Llama 3, and Ollama. So Ollama is a project. This is actually the website. It's a project that allows you to run open source LLMs locally on your machine. And yeah, the idea is that with Ollama, with this project, you can actually interact and chat with large language models. And what is more interesting for us here is that we can also leverage embeddings. So that is what we'll be looking at today, since it's one of the most important concepts for retrieval augmented generation. So the idea is that large language models, the ones that we use, open source or proprietary, the basic idea is that they are pre-trained. So we use them, let's say, as they come. These companies train them for a very long time in very expensive clusters, and then we can just interact with them, chat with them, and it just all works really well. But one thing that has been new recently, and people have been wanting to do it, is that what if we could interact with these models, but what if there would be a way to let them know about data that is private to us or important to us, or data that the models might not have seen during training, like private data from your company, or your own private documents that you want to use together with the model for anything you might think of. And this is where embeddings come from. So let's just take a quick look here. So, what are embeddings and or embedding models? So, embedding models, as they explain here very simply in this in the Ollama website, this is just models that are trained to generate vector embeddings. So, and of course, these embeddings, what this means is that they transform text into very large or very long arrays of floating point numbers that represent or try to encode semantic meaning for a given piece of text. Then what happens is that these vectors they can be stored in a database, and then we can perform operations on these vectors in order to extract potentially similar texts to whatever it was that we embedded. In this way, it means that we can take our data. It can be in any format, let's say PDF documents, HTML, Markdown, whatever you can think of. And then what we do is that we need to use existing libraries to parse these documents, to extract the text content from these documents. So that is something important to notice, that for most applications is that if you, for example, try to upload the PowerPoint and it has lots of images in it and text in it, more likely the encodings and the embeddings that will be stored in a vector database, they will only be related to the text, because usually these extractors they operate on text only. So this is what we will see later on. So okay, yeah, stop sharing my screen, and now I will pull up the actual code so that we can have a look at it. Let me see, share my entire screen. There we go. Oh, okay. So the idea is that